Hey, welcome to Maximum Bat Speed. I want to do this video here today of Carlos Correa and Mike Trout in regards to timing. As many of you know, I'm really into mechanics, and timing is something that I also teach. That timing and having smooth tempo is something that's just as important as having good mechanics. And I'm going to do this video here to give you an idea of how to start on time. Not so much starting early, but on time. And I'm going to show you how these players at the highest level start their swing a little earlier, sometimes a lot earlier, that you see at lower levels. And I'm going to show you what both Correa and Trout are doing. So hopefully it'll help you as a ball player to give you an idea when to start your swing, just to try to play with that when you're having batting practice with your players or your coach, to give you a better idea of when to start your swing. So let's get started here. First thing I'm going to show you here is this. Now you can see here with the pitcher here, his hands haven't he has not broke his hands yet, okay? And you can see where Correa is right there. Now watch what's going on with this swing right here. Even right here with this swing right here, you can see that Correa is starting to get into his back hip socket. See how his body's starting to lower? Well, the reason why this is occurring is because he's already getting into his negative move. He's already starting to get himself into his gather, and he hasn't even gotten to heel plant yet. The pitcher has not even gotten to heel plant yet, but yet you can see that Correa's already started his swing. Now this is very important because, again, like I mentioned earlier, many players that when I go to games, they just start their swings way too late, and it's very important to start your swing on time. And the reason why is because this is going to give you the opportunity to get into very good resistance and pullback, to have great torque in your swing once you get into your toe touch and heel plant, so you can explode through the ball. Now I'm going to back this up again. Now watch what's going on again. Again, I'm going to put the pitcher here before he breaks his hands, and you're going to see even at this stage right here, watch what happens as he breaks his hands. You're going to see that Correa is already starting to get into his negative move. He's getting into a very smooth tempo here so he can gather into his back hip socket. He's already starting to apply resistance right here. Now right here, as he starts to release the ball right here, watch what's going on with his upper body. Okay, this is very important right here. You can't even hardly see his back of his numbers right now, but as he continues to get into his gather, and as the pitcher starts to get into his release right now, you can see right here, it's very obvious that with Correa right here, that you can start to see the back of his number more and more clearly. And the reason why is because he started his swing on time. And right here at this stage of the swing right here, he's on toe touch, and you can see here, it's very obvious that you can see his number very clearly now. And also too, you can see that if you go from shoulder to shoulder, his shoulders are pretty much pointing to the second baseman. Again, as a coach analyzing him, this shows me that he's applying his swing on time, starting his swing on time, therefore allowing him to have great resistance and pullback so that he does not rush his swing. What happens with players when they start their swing too late, it ends up becoming an upper body swing because they start so late that they never get a chance to get into this great pullback and resistance. Therefore, when their heel plant goes down, their elbow's still down, in other words, leaking their load, therefore not allowing their lower body to be used efficiently. Now watch what's going on right here with Mike Trout. I'm going to do the same thing with him. The pitcher hasn't even started to break his hands yet right here. Okay, now watch what's going on right here. Right now he's about to break his hands, so you can see here with Mike Trout, he's starting to get into his gather right about right here. You see how his lower body's starting to move? He hasn't even gotten to heel plant. The pitcher has still not gotten to heel plant yet, but you can see here, it's very obvious even before the pitcher gets to heel plant that he's starting to get into his gather. And right now he gets into his heel plant, and you can see here that he's almost getting to the apex of his gather right here. Now again, the reason why this is very important is because if Mike Trout would have started his swing a little later, he would have been rushing his upper body resistance, his upper body pullback, again, not giving him the opportunity to be fully loaded when he gets into the point of contact. And this is what both Trout and what Correa do very well. And you see this in elite players all the time. They start their swing on time so they can be fully loaded with the upper body. Now this was an off-speed pitch. Now watch what's going on right here. This was like a curve or slider coming down on the inside corner right there. Now Mike Trout, even though he realizes that this is a curveball or a slider coming in, Watch what's going on with his upper body right here. You can see right here as I go here, you can see that he pauses momentarily right there at that frame right there, because what he's doing right there, he's still able, because he started on time and he's not rushing his swing, he's able to pull back and apply great resistance so that he can wait a little longer on those off-speed pitches because he started his swing on time. This is why this video will hopefully help you to start your swing on time, because it gives you the benefit, even when you get fooled on a pitch, that if you allow your body to be fully loaded with great resistance, it's going to help you to control your momentum and your tempo working forward. Now, I just did a 2-hour and 45-minute video, and I talk about timing, about tempo, smooth tempo, and resistance to allow you as a player to learn and teach yourself, or as a coach, teach your child or your students how to apply better tempo, smoother tempo, and better timing on your swing so that you can benefit at the higher levels as you start to play the game. And again, Mike Trout, watch what's going on right here. Because he started on time, he's allowed his body to have enough time to load up fully so he can wait on even off-speed pitches, not giving him full commitment to every pitch immediately. He's giving himself time to see the ball that's coming into the line of path. Now again, if I go back to Correa, watch what's going on. Same thing with him again. It's very, very similar early starting on time with both these players. And again, I highly recommend for you, when you're out there taking batting practice, to start your swing on time. Again, too many players start their swing too late, and I highly recommend for you to play with this. See if you're starting too late, have someone video record you, and if you're not starting like these two players right here, there's a very good possibility that you're rushing your swing, again, not giving you the opportunity to be fully loaded or giving you full maximum resistance and torque in your swing for you to wait on off-speed pitches and for you to be able to have the opportunity to wait a little longer on difficult pitches. I hope you learned something here. Again, the video I did is 2 hours and 45 minutes long. I truly believe it will help you. Thank you for watching. Please give me a like if you learned something on starting your swing on time. Have a great day.